Hey guys, tonight we're diving deep into one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries, the mysterious Sea Peoples. Who were they? How did they bring about the sudden collapse of the mighty Bronze Age civilizations? For centuries, historians have puzzled over this question, but the truth remains elusive. Hidden beneath the waves of time, imagine entire cities abandoned overnight, powerful kingdoms disappearing without a trace, a cataclysm that reshaped the ancient world forever. Tonight's story isn't just about the past, it's about understanding how fragile civilizations can be, and how sudden events can change everything we know. If you've ever wondered about lost histories and dark secrets buried by time, this sleeping story is a must-hear. So before we begin this 2-hour journey, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment with your location, and stay with me till the very end. This is a story you don't want to miss. In the soft embrace of early morning, the Mediterranean world of the late Bronze Age awakens slowly, bathed in gentle hues of pale gold and soft lavender. The sky stretches wide above the shimmering sea, its surface rippling softly with the tender caress of a light breeze. Listen closely to the gentle sound of waves kissing the rocky shores, a constant, soothing rhythm that has echoed across the centuries. The water laps quietly against smooth stones, creating a melody of nature's calm that blends with the distant cry of seabirds soaring high above. Feel the salty breath of the sea breeze as it drifts softly over the bustling coastal cities. It carries with it the mingled scents of sun-warmed earth, blooming wildflowers, and the faint aroma of spices brought from distant lands. In the marketplaces nestled within these ancient cities, life unfolds with a gentle cadence. Stalls shaded by woven awnings display baskets overflowing with fresh olives, ripe figs, fragrant herbs, and golden grains. The air is alive with the soft murmur of merchants exchanging greetings and softly bartering wares. Hear the distant calls of vendors announcing their goods, voices blending into a comforting tapestry of sound. The rhythm is unhurried, each word spoken with care. Each transaction a quiet dance of trust and tradition along the cobbled streets. The steady footsteps of townsfolk create a muted percussion. Sandals brush lightly against worn stones, mingling with the soft jingling of metal jewelry and the rustling of finely woven garments. Children's laughter bubbles lightly as they chase one another beneath the warm shade of fig trees, their voices a joyful counterpoint to the gentle murmur of daily life. Near the harbor, slender wooden ships rest silently on calm waters, their sails furled and masts reaching gracefully toward the sky. Fishermen mend their nets with slow, deliberate movements, fingers tracing familiar knots with patient care. The scent of freshly baked bread wafts softly from nearby ovens, mingling with the sweet fragrance of honey and the earthy aroma of roasted grains. Families begin to gather at doorways and courtyards, sharing morning meals that are simple yet nourishing. In quiet temples and shaded gardens, the soft murmur of prayers and gentle ringing of small bells adds a sacred melody to the peaceful cityscape. The air is filled with a sense of reverence and calm that echoes through marble columns and quiet pathways. As the sun rises higher, it paints the landscape in warm, golden light, bathing whitewashed walls and terracotta roofs in a comforting glow. Shadows stretch lazily, inviting all to move gently through the rhythms of the day. This world, vibrant yet serene, ancient yet alive, beckons you to slow your breath, soften your gaze, and immerse yourself fully in its timeless embrace. Close your eyes, if you wish, and journey with me back to this peaceful time. Feel the steady pulse of the sea, the warm touch of sunlight, and the soft murmur of lives intertwined by the ebb and flow of history. Here begins our story, a story of mystery and change, woven quietly into the fabric of the Bronze Age Mediterranean. The Gentle breeze carries the distant sound of oars dipping rhythmically into the calm sea, as fishermen and traders prepare their vessels for the day ahead. The boats, crafted from slender timbers, rest serenely in the sheltered harbor. Their sails rolled neatly, waiting for the soft winds to guide them across shimmering waters. Seagulls wheel lazily overhead, their cries blending with the soft splash of waves against wooden hulls. The salty air mingles with the faint scent of resin from freshly coated ships, promising voyages to faraway lands. Along the shoreline, children play quietly among smooth pebbles, their fingers tracing patterns in the sand as they listen to the soothing song of the sea. Their laughter is light and carefree, carried gently on the breeze. Market stalls begin to bustle softly with morning activity. The aroma of exotic spices, cinnamon, cumin, and coriander mingles with the fresh scent of herbs like thyme and mint. Softly woven fabrics in hues of deep blue, earthy ochre, and warm terracotta ripple gently under the shade of awnings. Merchants speak in low, respectful tones, their voices weaving through the marketplace like a calming melody. The exchange of goods is a quiet dance, marked by nods, smiles, and gentle words in the background. The distant hammer of a craftsman's tool rings softly as metal workers and potters bring their creations to life with steady, patient hands. The rhythmic tapping blends with the murmur of conversation, creating a serene symphony of daily life. The warm sun touches the skin gently, inviting slow, deliberate movement. People stroll beneath the shade of olive trees, their footsteps light and measured, savoring the simple joys of a peaceful morning in gardens tucked behind stone walls. The scent of blossoming jasmine and pomegranate flowers fills the air, soft. Bees hum lazily from bloom to bloom, adding to the gentle chorus of nature. Temples rise quietly above the cityscape, their stone columns bathed in golden light. Within their cool, shadowed halls, the soft chanting of priests mingles with the faint rustling of linen robes. Here, the mysteries of gods and men intertwine in hushed reverence, a calm presence grounding the city in faith and tradition. As the morning deepens, the city breathes steadily, living mosaic of soft sounds, warm scents, and slow, peaceful rhythms. Allow yourself to drift gently within this world, feeling the steady heartbeat of ancient life and the soothing embrace of history's quiet moments as the morning sun climbs higher, casting a warm golden light over the city. The gentle hum of life continues softly. Women carry baskets filled with fresh fruits and fragrant herbs, their steps measured and graceful along the cobblestone streets. The soft clinking of pottery and the muted scrape of wooden carts create a comforting rhythm, blending seamlessly with the distant laughter of children playing beneath the shade of fig trees along the harbor. Fishermen untangle nets with patient hands, the fine mesh slipping smoothly between their fingers. The salty breeze carries whispers of distant shores and the promise of new adventures. Merchants carefully wrap bundles of fragrant spices and richly dyed textiles, their movements deliberate and calm. The gentle murmur of their voices weaves a peaceful melody through the marketplace. In quiet corners, artisans work diligently carving delicate patterns into stone, shaping soft clay on spinning wheels, and weaving intricate fabrics with steady fingers. Each creation is an expression of care, a slow dance of craftsmanship passed down through generations. The scent of fresh bread baking in clay ovens drifts invitingly, mingling with the earthy aroma of freshly ground grains and sweet honey. Families gather in shaded courtyards, sharing simple meals with quiet smiles and tender words. The city's rhythms are steady and unhurried, a tranquil blend of nature and nurture, work and rest, community and solitude. Above, the sky stretches, wide and clear, the gentle warmth of the sun wrapped in a soft breeze that carries the timeless song of the sea. As you breathe in this peaceful scene, allow your mind to quiet and your body to relax. Feel yourself embraced by the gentle flow of ancient life, wrapped in the calm continuity of history as the day gently unfolds. The Mediterranean sun bathes the bustling coastal cities in a soft, golden light. The warm air is alive with the subtle fragrances of the sea mingling with blooming wildflowers and freshly turned earth. Quiet footsteps echo softly along the stone-paved streets, blending with the low murmur of conversations held in gentle tones. Merchants offer their wares with calm confidence, while neighbors exchange friendly greetings beneath the shade of ancient olive trees. Along the harbor, slender boats rest peacefully on calm waters. Their sails hang motionless, and fishermen sit quietly, repairing nets with steady, patient hands. The soft splash of water against wooden hulls creates a rhythmic lullaby that soothes the senses. Children weave playfully through shaded courtyards, their laughter light and joyous but never overwhelming. Their small hands touch cool stone walls and smooth wooden doors as they explore this peaceful world. Inside quiet homes, the scent of baking bread and simmering herbs fills the air. Families gather around simple tables, sharing meals rich with warmth and gratitude. The clink of pottery and the soft rustle of cloth add to the comforting symphony. Artisans work meticulously in their workshops, carving, weaving, painting, all with deliberate, gentle movements. Each craft is an act of love and tradition, passed down softly from one generation to the next. Above it all, the clear blue sky stretches endlessly, the soft warmth of the sun tempered by the gentle caress of the sea breeze. The world feels timeless, a place where life flows steadily and peacefully. Allow your breath to match this calm rhythm. Feel your body relax, your thoughts slow, as you drift deeper into the tranquil embrace of this ancient world. As the sun begins to dip gently toward the horizon, the city's pace softens with the approach of evening. Warm light spills across the rooftops and cobblestone streets, bathing the world in hues of amber and rose. The gentle murmur of the sea grows softer, its waves lapping quietly against the shore. A few fishing boats return to harbor, their sails catching the last glow of daylight as they glide peacefully through calm waters. The marketplace, once alive with gentle chatter, now whispers with the soft closing of stalls. Vendors fold woven fabrics and gather baskets with care, their movements slow and deliberate. The scent of roasted grain and sweet figs mingles with the cool salt air, inviting the city's inhabitants to pause and savor the simple pleasures of the evening. Families gather beneath shaded courtyards, sharing meals and quiet stories beneath the open sky. The soft laughter of children fades gently into the night, replaced by the comforting rhythm of the city settling to rest in the distance. The faint sound of harps and flutes begins to drift through the air, their melodies slow and soothing, a gentle serenade to the close of day. The stars begin to twinkle overhead, their soft light mirrored by the calm surface of the sea. The world feels wrapped in a gentle stillness, a timeless moment suspended between day and night. Allow your breath to deepen and slow, matching the calm ebb of this ancient evening. Feel yourself carried gently on the peaceful currents of history, wrapped in the warm embrace of a world long past. As night gently settles over the city, the soft glow of lanterns begins to flicker in doorways and along narrow streets. Their warm light dances quietly on the walls of sun-baked clay, casting gentle shadows that sway with the evening breeze. The murmuring of the rivers flows steadily, a timeless lullaby that cradles the land and all who dwell within it. The cool night air is fragrant with the scent of blooming jasmine and faint incense from nearby temples. Families rest peacefully within their homes. The gentle rhythm of their breathing, blending with the subtle rustling of linen and the distant call of night birds. The quiet city seems to breathe as one, wrapped in the calm embrace of night within the temples. Their voices rise and fall like waves, weaving a sacred calm that envelops the city. Outside, palm leaves sway gently in the cool breeze, adding a tender rustling to the night's quiet symphony. The earth holds the warmth of the day beneath its surface, embracing the city in a comforting hug that invites rest and renewal. As you listen to this tranquil world, allow yourself to drift deeper into relaxation. Feel the steady pulse of life in the flowing rivers, the soft glow of lantern light, and the tender hush that envelops this ancient city. Let your mind settle, your body soften, as the story of the late Bronze Age Mediterranean gently unfolds. Around you like the endless flow of the rivers that nourish this timeless land. As the night deepens, the city of Mesopotamia rests peacefully beneath a sky filled with twinkling stars. The steady murmur of the rivers flows softly, carrying with it the timeless stories of this ancient world. The warm glow of lanterns fades slowly as homes settle into restful slumber. Wrapped in the calm embrace of night, the earth holds the lingering warmth of the day. Moment the soft sounds of water, the whisper of the breeze, and the tender hush of history unfolding. Breathe slowly and deeply, feeling your body relax fully as you rest in the peaceful rhythms of this timeless place. Our journey into the mystery of the sea peoples begins here. In this calm and vibrant world, where life flows gently like the endless sea dot, as the morning sun climbs gently higher, bathing the ancient cities of the late Bronze Age in warm, golden light. The world seems wrapped in a serene embrace of life and harmony across the sprawling lands. Civilizations flourish, a vibrant tapestry woven from the rhythms of daily life, the steady hands of craftsmen, and the joyful hum of community. In the grand city of Egypt, the air is thick with the scent of baked bread and sweet lotus blossoms. Along bustling streets, shaded by towering palm trees, soft chatter flows from shaded market stalls laden with fresh figs, fragrant spices, and glistening pottery. Women move gracefully through courtyards, their fingers tracing the fine threads of richly woven linen, cool and delicate against sun-kissed skin. The gentle clink of jewelry mingles with the soft laughter of children playing near the banks of the Nile. Nearby, the steady hammering of metalworkers echoes softly from workshops, their rhythmic taps crafting tools and treasures with patient care, casting patterns of light and shadow that dance quietly on carved walls. Far to the north, in Mycenae, life unfolds beneath mighty citadels of stone and bronze. The scents of roasting meats and freshly baked bread drift lazily from open hearths, inviting families to gather and share simple, nourishing meals. Soft voices rise in gentle conversation, weaving stories of gods and heroes passed down through generations. The touch of soft woolen cloaks and finely stitched leather sandals speaks of skilled hands and quiet pride. Craftsmen shape delicate gold and bronze, their fingers steady as they breathe life into intricate jewelry and finely crafted weapons. The distant call of seagulls blends with the gentle lapping of waves against the harbor's edge. Further east, the great city of Hattusa stands proud, its massive walls guarding a world of learning and culture. Markets hum with the soft murmur of traders exchanging goods, rich textiles dyed in deep reds and blues, grains piled high in woven baskets, and the sweet fragrance of fresh fruit. Inside peaceful homes, the scent of herbs and spices fills the air as families prepare meals with quiet care. Children's laughter rises softly as they weave through sunlit courtyards, their steps light on smooth stone. The steady beat of drum and lyre drifts from distant celebrations, inviting calm, dancing beneath the warm glow of oil lamps. Here, life moves gently, rooted in tradition, community, and the harmonious balance of nature across these lands. The sun warms the earth, the rivers flow steadily, and the people move with purpose and grace. In every market, every home, every temple, the story is one of quiet joy and shared hope, a world flourishing under the gentle care of time. Allow yourself to breathe deeply and slowly, sinking into this peaceful scene. Feel the warm sun on your skin, the softness of woven fabrics, the rich scents of earth and sea. Let the gentle rhythm of daily life carry you forward, as we prepare to explore the changes that would soon ripple through this tranquil world. As the day unfolds gently, the sun's warmth bathes the cities of the late Bronze Age in a soft, golden light. The streets of Egypt's grand cities buzz with a quiet energy, where merchants display their vibrant textiles, finely woven linens dyed in deep blues, warm ochres, and subtle earth tones. The gentle touch of these fabrics brushes softly against the skin of passersby, a cool relief from the sun's tender heat nearby. The scent of freshly baked bread drifts from ovens made of sun-baked clay. The bread is warm and fragrant, its crust crackling softly as it cools on woven mats. Families gather in shaded courtyards, sharing meals seasoned with fresh herbs and sweet honey, their voices mingling in gentle conversation. In the markets, the chatter is a calm hum of trade and exchange. Traders speak in low, respectful tones, their words weaving through the warm air like a soothing melody. The soft clinking of coins and the gentle rustle of cloth add to the peaceful symphony of daily life. Craftsmen work with quiet dedication in small workshops. The steady tapping of hammers shapes bronze into tools and ornaments, while potters mold soft clay on spinning wheels. Each motion is deliberate and calm, a slow dance of creation passed down through generations. The great temples rise majestically. Inside, priests move with reverence, their soft chants blending with the faint scent of burning incense. The flicker of oil lamps casts a warm glow, and spiced wine. Families dine leisurely, their laughter and soft conversation weaving a tapestry of community and comfort. Artisans fashion delicate jewelry from gold and silver, their fingers moving with careful grace. The glint of polished metal catches the light. Fishermen haul their nets with gentle strength, the quiet splash of water against boats adding to the tranquil soundtrack of the day. The salty breeze carries the cries of seabirds and the distant song of the waves. In Hattusa, the capital of the Hittite Empire, traders and artisans mingle beneath tents and awnings. The soft murmur of negotiations blends with the subtle clatter of pottery and the muted hammering of metalwork. The sweet scent of roses and jasmine drifts on the breeze, mingling with the earthy aroma of freshly tilled soil. Children play beneath the gentle shade, their laughter light and carefree, weaving through the soft hum of daily activity. As the sun begins to set, painting the sky in hues of amber and rose, lanterns are lit along streets and courtyards. Their warm light flickers gently, casting dancing shadows and inviting calm reflection. The rivers, flowing steadily through these ancient lands, catch the last light of day, their surface shimmering like liquid gold. In this moment, the world feels held in a gentle, balancey time of prosperity, peace, and quiet hope. Allow your breath to slow and deepen, your mind to soften. Sink into the serene rhythm of this ancient world, where life flows calmly and steadily, like the endless tides of the sea. As twilight softly descends, the bustling cities begin to settle into a tranquil hush, The warm glow of oil lamps flickers through open windows and along narrow alleyways, casting gentle light on walls of sun-warmed stone. Families gather in quiet courtyards, sharing simple meals and soft conversation beneath the fading sky. The scent of roasted grains and sweet figs mingles with the cool evening air, wrapping the city in a comforting embrace. The sound of soft laughter drifts from nearby homes, blending with the distant melody of lyres and flutes, their slow, soothing notes weaving a gentle lullaby. Artisans pack away their tools for the day, their fingers lingering on smooth pottery and polished metals. A silent farewell until morning's work begins anew. Along the shores, fishermen mend their nets under the pale light of stars, their movements calm and methodical. The gentle lap of waves against wooden hulls creates a rhythmic harmony with the night's peaceful chorus. Temples, now quiet, hold the faint scent of incense and the memory of prayers whispered in reverence. Their grand stone pillars stand as silent guardians, bathed in moonlight and calm. The streets grow quieter, footsteps softer, as the city breathes a collective sigh of rest. The steady flow of the rivers carries the whispered stories of the day into the night. Beneath the vast star-filled sky, the world feels wrapped in stillness, a timeless moment suspended between day and night, past and future. Let your breath slow and deepen, your body soften as you drift gently on the peaceful current of this ancient time. Here, in the heart of the late Bronze Age, life pulses with quiet strength, a slow, steady rhythm of harmony and hope. As the night deepens, the city rests beneath a sky shimmering with countless stars. The gentle murmur of the rivers flows softly, weaving a timeless lullaby that cradles the land and its people. The cool night air carries the delicate scent of jasmine and faint incense, drifting through narrow streets and open courtyards. Palm leaves rustle gently in the breeze, adding a tender rhythm to the stillness. Families breathe slowly and deeply in peaceful slumber. The soft rustling of linens and the quiet padding of small creatures blend into a soothing harmony that fills the city. Within the temple walls, priests move with reverence, tending flickering oil lamps. Their chants rise and fall like gentle waves, wrapping the city in sacred calm. The earth holds the lingering warmth of the day beneath its surface, embracing the city in a comforting hug that invites rest and renewal. As you listen to this tranquil world, allow yourself to drift deeper into relaxation. Feel the steady pulse of life in the flowing rivers, the soft glow of lantern light, and the tender hush that envelops this ancient land. Let your mind settle, your body soften, as the story of these flourishing civilizations unfolds slowly and peacefully like the endless flow of the rivers that nourish this timeless world. As the first light of dawn slowly spreads across the horizon, the cities of the late Bronze Age gently awaken once more. The warm sun casts a soft golden glow over sun-baked rooftops and winding streets, inviting life to stir with quiet grace. The rivers shimmer gently in the morning light, their steady flow weaving through fertile lands, nurturing fields of barley, olives, and figs. Along the riverbanks, reeds sway softly in the cool breeze, their whispers carrying ancient stories of growth and renewal. The soft murmur of voices rises in the marketplaces, where merchants display colorful textiles, fragrant spices, and freshly baked bread. The scent of honey and herbs drifts on the air, mingling with the subtle warmth of the earth. Artisans work patiently, their hands moving with gentle precision as they craft pottery, weave fabrics, and hammer bronze into tools and jewelry. Each movement is deliberate and calm, a slow dance of tradition and care. In the shaded courtyards, families gather to share simple, nourishing meals. The quiet laughter of children blends with the gentle clink of pottery and the soft rustling of linen. Temples rise majestically, their stone columns cool and sturdy beneath the warming sun. Within, priests move with reverence, their soft chants weaving a sacred melody that echoes through cool halls. As the day flows steadily onward, the cities breathe a rhythm of peace and prosperity, rooted in the steady care of their people and the endless cycles of nature. Let your breath slow and deepen, your body relax, as you immerse yourself in this serene world, a world where harmony and hope flourish. Like the fields beside the rivers, as the sun begins to dip gently toward the horizon, the cities begin to slow their pace. The warm amber light spills across cobbled streets and terracotta roofs, bathing the world in a soft, comforting glow. The marketplaces quiet, and the scent of freshly baked bread and sweet figs lingers warmly in the air. Families gather in shaded courtyards to share evening meals, their voices low and full of gentle laughter. The gentle strumming of lyres and soft breath of flutes rise from nearby homes, weaving a peaceful melody that invites rest and reflection. Along the shores, fishermen haul in their nets with calm movements, the quiet splash of water against their boats, blending harmoniously with the evening breeze. Temples stand serene beneath the deepening sky, their stone pillars silhouetted against the soft twilight. The faint glow of oil lamps flickers within, as priests offer prayers wrapped in whispered chants. The city exhales into the night, wrapped in a blanket of stars and the steady lullaby of the flowing rivers. Feel your breath slow and deepen, your body soften as you drift gently within this timeless world. The rhythms of ancient life pulse steadily, a soothing reminder of harmony and peace. Beneath a vast sky shimmering with stars, the ancient cities of the late Bronze Age lie quiet and still. The gentle murmur of the rivers flows steadily, weaving an eternal lullaby that cradles the land and all who dwell within it. The cool night air carries soft scents of jasmine and distant incense, drifting gently through open courtyards and along quiet streets. Palm leaves sway softly in the gentle breeze, adding a delicate rustling to the night's calm symphony. Families breathe deeply in peaceful sleep. The faint rustling of linens and the quiet steps of nocturnal creatures blend into a soothing harmony that fills the city. Within temple walls, priests move with reverence, tending flickering oil lamps. Their soft chants rise and fall like waves, wrapping the city in sacred calm. The earth beneath holds the warmth of the day, embracing the city in a comforting embrace that invites rest and renewal. As you listen to this tranquil world, allow yourself to drift deeper into relaxation. Feel the steady pulse of life in the flowing rivers, the soft glow of lantern light, and the tender hush that envelops this ancient land. Let your mind settle, your body soften, as the story of the flourishing civilizations unfolds slowly and peacefully, like the endless flow of the rivers that nourish this timeless world. As the first light of dawn softly spreads across the horizon, the great cities of the late Bronze Age gently stir awake. The sun's warm glow touches sun-baked rooftops and winding streets, inviting life to unfold at a slow and peaceful pace. The rivers, shimmering like threads of silver, carry stories of renewal through the fertile lands. Along their banks, reeds and grasses sway softly, whispering ancient secrets carried on the cool morning breeze. Marketplaces awaken with the quiet hum of voices. Merchants arrange their colorful textiles, fragrant spices, and fresh produce with care. The scent of freshly baked bread mingles with the earthy aroma of herbs and honey. Children's laughter floats softly as they play beneath the shade of date palms, their light footsteps stirring dust that glistens in the sunlight like tiny golden stars. Families gather in shaded courtyards to share simple meals of warm bread, lentils seasoned with herbs, and sweet figs. Their voices are soft, weaving a gentle tapestry of connection and care. Artisans craft their goods with steady, loving hands. The soft tapping of hammers, the delicate weaving of fabrics, and the shaping of clay create a peaceful melody that fills the air. Temples rise majestically, their stone pillars cool and steady beneath the warming sun. Within, priests chant softly, their voices rising and falling like waves, weaving a sacred calm. The city breathes a rhythm of prosperity and peace, a harmony rooted in nature and nurtured by the gentle care of its people. Allow your breath to slow and deepen, your body to relax, as you sink into the tranquil pulse of this ancient world where life flows steadily, like the endless rivers that sustain it, as the day gently unfolds. The soft, golden light of the sun warms the sprawling cities of the late Bronze Age. The cobbled streets hum quietly with activity, the rhythm of life moving steadily and peacefully in shaded marketplaces. Merchants display their vibrant wares richly, dyed linens, fragrant spices, and freshly baked breads, each item arranged with care and respect. The soft murmur of voices creates a soothing backdrop, a melody of commerce and connection. Families gather beneath the shade of olive trees, sharing simple meals and quiet conversation. The aroma of roasted grains and sweet figs fills the air, mingling with the earthy scent of freshly tilled fields. Artisans work patiently in sunlit workshops, their hands shaping clay, hammering bronze, and weaving delicate textiles. Each motion is deliberate and calm, a dance of craftsmanship passed through generations. The warm sun filters through columns of majestic temples, casting cool shadows on intricately carved walls. Inside, priests move with reverence, their chants rising and falling like gentle waves. Along the coast, fishermen cast their nets with steady care, the soft splash of water blending with the distant call of seabirds. The sea breeze carries whispers of faraway lands and quiet promises as afternoon turns to evening. Lanterns are lit throughout the city, casting a warm, flickering glow. The soft music of lyres and flutes drifts on the air, inviting peaceful reflection and gentle celebration. The rivers flow steadily nearby, their eternal song weaving through the city, a reminder of life's enduring rhythms and the steady passage of time. Let your breath slow and deepen as you drift further into this serene world, wrapped in the quiet beauty of a flourishing age long past. As twilight gently falls, the warm glow of the setting sun paints the city in soft hues of amber and rose. The marketplace grows quieter, the soft footsteps of vendors and shoppers fading into a gentle hush. Families gather in courtyards, sharing quiet meals beneath the open sky. The scent of roasted grains and sweet fruits mingles with the cool evening breeze, wrapping the city in a comforting embrace. The delicate melodies of lyres and flutes float through the air, their slow, soothing notes weaving a peaceful lullaby for the close of day. Along the harbor, their sails furled and masts standing tall against the twilight sky. Temples, bathed in the soft light of flickering oil lamps, hold the faint scent of incense and whispered prayers. The stone columns stand as silent witnesses to centuries of faith and devotion. As night deepens, the stars emerge one by one, their gentle light mirrored in the shimmering surface of the rivers. The city breathes a collective sigh of rest, wrapped in the steady lullaby of flowing water and the quiet pulse of life. Allow your breath to slow and deepen, your body to soften, as you drift gently within this timeless world, where harmony and hope flourish beneath a sky full of stars. As the night deepens and the stars shimmer softly overhead, the great civilizations of the late Bronze Age rest quietly beneath the sky, vast and eternal. The rivers flow steadily, their gentle murmur a timeless lullaby that carries the stories of prosperity, peace, and harmony. The warm glow of lanterns fades slowly, and homes settle into restful silence, wrapped in the calm embrace of night. The earth holds the lingering warmth of the day, offering comfort and renewal to all beneath its gentle touch. In this moment, the world feels held in a delicate balance, serene harmony before the tides of change begin to stir. Let yourself be cradled by this peaceful pause. Breathe slowly and deeply, feeling the steady pulse of ancient life and the soft embrace of history's quiet moments. Our journey continues soon into the unfolding mystery of the sea peoples and the great transformations they brought to this timeless world. Rest now in the gentle rhythm of the late Bronze Age, where life moved with calm purpose and hopeful grace. As the days flow steadily onward, the serene rhythm of life along the Mediterranean coasts begins to show subtle signs of change. Across the calm, sunlit seas, distant sails appear softly on the horizon, their white shapes shimmering like gentle clouds upon the blue. The sea breeze carries with it a faint whisper of salt and mist, mingling with the warm scents of blooming flowers and sun-warmed stone. Fishermen pause in their work, eyes drawn toward the approaching vessels, their faces marked by quiet curiosity and cautious watchfulness. Along the shores, the murmurs among townsfolk ripple like gentle waves. Quiet conversations unfold beneath the shade of olive trees, soft words shared in hushed tones, eyes scanning the horizon, hearts sensing something shifting in the air. In marketplaces, the usual cadence of trade begins to ebb and flow with an unfamiliar rhythm. Ships that once brought familiar goods now arrive, bearing strangers, their faces unfamiliar, their tongues carrying the melody of distant lands. At night, flickering campfires glow softly along the coast, their warm light casting gentle shadows on gathering groups. The crackle of wood as stories and questions weave through the air. The city walls stand steady and strong, but within, a quiet tension hums beneath the surface. Alliances once certain now tremble like leaves in a gentle breeze, and traders move with cautious steps along familiar paths. In quiet moments, elders recall tales of times long past when the tides of history shifted quietly, unseen at first, before reshaping the world. They speak softly of omens and warnings, of mysteries hidden beneath the calm surface. The sea, ever steady, carries both hope and uncertainty. Its endless ebb and flow mirrors the subtle changes stirring in the hearts of those who watch its horizons. Allow yourself to breathe deeply, feeling the mingling sense of salt and earth, the soft warmth of twilight settling over the land. Let your mind drift gently with the steady pulse of time, embracing the quiet anticipation of change. This is a world on the cusp of transformation, a peaceful moment held between what was and what will be, whispered softly across the endless sea. As evening descends softly, the distant sails draw closer, their white canvases glowing gently in the fading light. The sea spray dances lightly on the breeze, carrying whispers of unknown lands and untold stories. Along the shoreline, small groups gather quietly near flickering campfires. The flames cast warm, wavering light on faces marked by curiosity and cautious hope. Conversations flow softly, sharing tales of travelers from faraway places and the promise of new beginnings within the city. Merchants and traders move with thoughtful steps. The familiar patterns of exchange begin to shift as new goods arrive, strange metals, unfamiliar pottery, and spices with exotic fragrances. The marketplace hums with a mix of excitement and quiet uncertainty. Neighbors speak in lowered tones about the changing winds of trade and power. Alliances that once seemed steady are reconsidered, and old friendships are tested by the subtle currents of change. in the stillness of night. The sound of distant oars, dipping rhythmically into the water, blends with the soft rustle of palm leaves. The sea carries secrets some known, many yet to be discovered. Elders sit beneath starlit skies, their eyes reflecting memories of times when the world turned quietly before shifting forever. Their stories, spoken softly, remind all who listen that change is both natural and necessary, a tide that reshapes the shores of history. As you breathe deeply, imagine the cool night air mingling with the scent of salt and smoke, the gentle glow of campfires flickering against the darkness. Let the rhythm of the waves and the soft murmur of voices lull you into calm reflection. Feel the world poised on the edge of transformation, wrapped in the gentle hush of anticipation. Under the velvet canopy of night, the city rests quietly, yet the air is alive with the gentle pulse of anticipation. The sea, dark and endless, whispers softly against the shore, carrying tales from distant horizons. Along the docks, flickering lanterns illuminate the outlines of boats preparing for new journeys. The faint creak of timber and the soft slap of waves against hulls mingle with hushed conversations and the quiet footsteps of watchful sentinels within the city walls. The usual rhythm of life carries a new subtle tension. Traders and merchants exchange glances filled with questions, their voices lowered in careful discourse about the changes washing over their world. Neighbors gather in shaded courtyards, sharing stories and speculations in gentle tones. Their faces reflect a mixture of curiosity, concern, and hope, each person searching for meaning in the unfolding mystery. Soft sea breezes drift through narrow streets, bringing with them the distant scent of unfamiliar spices and the hint of smoke from campfires beyond the horizon. The stars above shine steadily, silent witnesses to the quiet turning of history's wheel. They cast a calm light on the city below, a gentle reminder of the constancy amid change. Feel your breath deepen, your body relax, as you join this moment, suspended between the known and the unknown. Let the soft sounds, scents, and sights of this ancient world guide you into peaceful contemplation. The story of the sea peoples begins here. In the gentle hush before the storm, a calm tide that carries the promise of transformation across the seas. As the first light of dawn gently brightens the horizon, the city awakens beneath a sky painted in soft hues of pink and gold. The distant sails of approaching ships glimmer faintly against the shimmering sea, their presence a quiet herald of new tides. The gentle sound of waves mingles with the soft murmur of voices in the marketplace, where merchants and townsfolk begin their day with familiar rituals, yet carry a subtle awareness of the shifting winds. The scent of sea salt blends with the warm aroma of baking bread and fresh herbs, wrapping the city in a comforting embrace. Children's laughter drifts softly from sunlit courtyards, mingling with the rhythmic tapping of craftsmen at work. Along the harbor, ships prepare for voyages, their crews moving with careful deliberation. The creak of rigging and the flutter of sails create a gentle symphony, underscoring the slow, steady pulse of change. Conversations ripple through the city like a soft breeze whispers of distant lands, tales of travelers, and the quiet hope of new beginnings. Neighbors listen with attentive hearts, sharing stories that blend past and future. In this moment, the world holds its breath, poised between the comfort of yesterday and the mysteries of tomorrow. Let your breath slow and deepen, your body soften as you rest within this peaceful pause. Feel the steady flow of history's river carrying us gently toward the unfolding story of transformation. As the sun rises higher, casting a gentle warmth across the city, the distant sails grow clearer on the horizon. The sea breeze carries whispers of journeys taken and stories yet to be told. stirring the hearts of those who watch with quiet anticipation. The marketplace hums softly with life, but beneath the familiar rhythms lies a subtle shift. Traders exchange glances and words that linger with unspoken questions, their voices gentle but tinged with curiosity. Along narrow streets shaded by olive trees, neighbors gather to speak softly of the newcomers and the changes that ripple through their world. Their conversations blend with the rustling of leaves and the distant call of seabirds, creating a soothing symphony of community. Flickering fires glow on distant shores, casting dancing shadows that tell tales of journeys across restless waters. The crackle of wood and the soft murmur of voices form a gentle backdrop to the unfolding mystery. The city breathes with steady calm, even as the currents of change swirl just beyond the horizon. Life continues in its peaceful rhythm, anchored by the timeless presence of the sea and sky. Allow your breath to slow and deepen, your body to relax, as you drift gently on the waves of history. Feel the quiet strength of a world poised between stability and transformation. As twilight descends softly, the distant sails of unfamiliar ships disappear slowly beyond the horizon, leaving behind a lingering sense of mystery. The sea breeze cools the air, carrying the faint scent of salt and distant fires. The city settles into a gentle hush, but within its heart, a quiet tension weaves through the streets. Traders and neighbors exchange thoughtful glances, their soft conversations filled with hope, curiosity, and a hint of uncertainty. Near the harbor, lanterns flicker softly, casting warm pools of light on the wooden docks. The gentle splash of water against moored boats creates a steady rhythm, a soothing backdrop to the whispered stories shared beneath the stars. Families gather in shaded courtyards, their voices hushed as they speak of change of new faces, shifting alliances, and the unknown that lies ahead. The ancient temples stand silent and watchful, their stone pillars bathed in moonlight. Within, the faint scent of incense lingers, mingling with the cool night air. As prayers rise softly to the heavens, the rivers flow steadily nearby, their eternal song, a reminder of the enduring cycles of life and history. Feel your breath slow and deepen, your body soften as you rest within this moment, a peaceful pause on the brink of transformation. The story of the sea peoples begins here, in the quiet stillness before the tides of change ripple through the ancient world. Under the vast canopy of night, the ancient city breathes softly, wrapped in the gentle embrace of darkness. The soft murmur of the rivers blends with the rustling of palm leaves, creating a soothing symphony that lulls the world into peaceful rest. Yet, even in this quiet, the winds of change whisper through the streets. The distant glow of campfires flickers beyond the horizon, hinting at new arrivals whose stories are yet unknown. In the quiet homes, families rest with minds full of questions and hearts open to hope. The air carries the delicate scent of jasmine and burning incense, mingling with the cool night breeze. The stars shine steadily overhead, silent witnesses to the unfolding mysteries below. They cast their soft light upon stone walls and shaded courtyards, wrapping the city in a calm glow. Let your breath slow and deepen as you sink into this tranquil moment. Feel the gentle pulse of history's turning wheel, the soft breath of the sea, and the tender hush that envelops this ancient world. This is the calm before the tide, peaceful pause, where stories begin to ripple outward like gentle waves upon the shore. As the first light of dawn stretches softly across the horizon, the city slowly awakens once more. The sea, calm and vast, glistens gently beneath the morning sun. The sails of ships appear faintly in the distance, their slow approach stirring a quiet anticipation among the people. The air is fresh with the mingled scents of salt water, blooming wildflowers, and sun-warmed earth. Markets begin to stir, with merchants arranging their wares in soft colors and inviting aromas. Conversations carry softly on the breeze, neighbors speaking quietly of distant travelers and the slow unfolding of new chapters. The gentle sound of waves laps rhythmically against the shore, a soothing reminder of nature's steady pulse. Fishermen prepare their nets with care, their movements deliberate and calm. The quiet clinking of tools and the whisper of fabric mingle with the distant song of seabirds. Families gather in shaded courtyards to share their morning meals, their voices low and warm. The soft laughter of children playing mingles with the gentle murmur of daily life. In this peaceful moment, the world feels suspended between what was and what is yet to come, a calm before the waves of history begin to shift. Allow your breath to deepen and slow, your body to relax fully. Let the steady rhythm of the sea and the gentle warmth of the sun carry you gently forward on this journey through time. As the sun climbs higher, casting its warm glow over the city and sea, the whispers of change grow faintly louder. The marketplace hums with activity, but beneath the usual rhythms lies a subtle undercurrent awareness of something shifting beyond the familiar. New faces appear among the traders, their voices carrying accents strange yet soft, their eyes reflecting stories from distant shores. The scent of unfamiliar spices mingles gently with the earthy aromas of local herbs and fresh bread. Neighbors gather in small groups beneath the shade of olive trees, speaking in hushed tones. Their conversations ripple like gentle waves, weaving tales of ships seen on the horizon, of journeys begun and futures uncertain. The sea breeze carries the distant crackle of campfires, where stories are shared under starlit skies. The soft flicker of flames casts dancing shadows, inviting reflection and quiet wonder. Amid the calm and beauty, the city breathes with a growing sense of anticipation of tides that will rise and fall, reshaping the shores of history. Feel your breath slow and deepen, your body soften as you drift gently within this moment, suspended between peace and change. Let the soothing sounds and scents of this ancient world carry you forward, cradled in the gentle embrace of time. As the sun begins to set, painting the sky in soft shades of amber and rose, the city settles into a tranquil evening. The distant sails fade slowly beyond the horizon, leaving behind a lingering sense of mystery and possibility. Lanterns flicker to life along the quiet streets, casting warm, gentle light that dances upon the ancient stone walls. The air is filled with the soothing scents of blooming jasmine and faint traces of incense, wrapping the city in a calming embrace. Families gather quietly in courtyards, their soft voices blending with the gentle rustling of palm leaves and the steady murmur of the rivers nearby. The world feels held in a delicate balancer moment, suspended between the comfort of what has been and the unknown promise of what lies ahead. Let your breath slow and deepen, your body soften as you rest in this peaceful pause. Feel the gentle rhythm of history's turning wheel, the calm before the tides of transformation. The story of the sea peoples begins herein, the quiet stillness before the waves ripple across the ancient world. May your rest be gentle and your dreams serene, carried by the timeless flow of the sea and the steady pulse of history. Under the vast expanse of a star-studded sky, the gentle creak of wooden ships echoes softly across quiet seas. The salt-laden breeze drifts slowly, carrying whispers of journeys taken and mysteries yet to be unveiled. Along the shoreline, flickering campfires glow warmly, casting dancing shadows on faces marked by resolve and curiosity. Around these fires, groups gather in quiet conversation, their voices low and filled with wonder. Who were these ancient wanderers, the sea peoples? Where did they come from, and what paths did their lives follow before arriving at these distant shores? Some say they were migrants, people seeking new homes after times of hardship, their hearts heavy but hopeful. Imagine the soft shuffle of feet across sandy beaches, the gentle murmur of voices sharing stories under moonlit skies. Others speak of displaced peoples, driven by forces unseen, perhaps droughts or shifting alliances, setting sail in search of safety and sustenance. Picture the careful preparation of vessels, hands steady as they coil ropes and mend sails beneath the glow of campfires. There are whispers of raiders, too fearsome and swift, their presence stirring ripples of uncertainty among coastal communities. Yet, even here, the truth remains veiled. Like the calm sea hiding storms beneath its surface, as the ships drift silently through the night, their wooden hulls creaking softly against the waves, one wonders what dreams and fears filled the hearts of those aboard. What songs did they sing beneath the stars? The salt air carries their stories, fragmentary and distant, inviting us to ponder with gentle curiosity the lives of these travelers. Were they warriors, farmers, traders, or all these things entwined? Around the fires, plans are made with quiet determination. The flicker of flames reflects in thoughtful eyes, revealing both hope and uncertainty for the voyages ahead. These ancient wanderers moved with the steady rhythm of the tides, sometimes drawn by the promise of new lands. Imagine yourself beside those campfires, feeling the warmth on your skin and hearing the soft murmur of voices weaving tales lost to time. Let your mind open softly to the possibilities. The sea peoples remain an enigma, part history, part legend, a ripple in the endless flow of time. As the night deepens, the soft glow of campfires flickers across quiet shores, casting gentle light on faces turned toward the stars. The crackle of burning wood mingles with the rhythmic lapping of waves, a soothing symphony of nature and human spirit. In the stillness, one can almost hear the creak of wooden ships rocking gently on the calm sea, their sails folded like resting wings. The salt air is cool and fresh, carrying the faint scent of seaweed and distant horizons. Who were these sea peoples, these ancient wanderers, whose footprints echo faintly across history? Some scholars suggest they were migrants, families, and tribes uprooted by changing climates or shifting political landscapes, venturing out with quiet hope for new beginnings. Imagine the hushed conversations beneath starry skies, voices soft yet determined as they shared dreams of distant lands. Others see them as displaced communities, driven from familiar shores by famine, conflict, or the slow unraveling of old alliances. Picture the careful preparations, repairing vessels, steady hands folding sails under the watchful moonlight. There are tales of fierce warriors, too, moving swiftly like shadows across the waters, their presence stirring unease among coastal towns. Yet even these stories carry whispers of complexity of families, survival, and the search for belonging. The sea peoples are a puzzle with pieces scattered by time and tide. Their true origins remain a gentle mystery, inviting us to listen with open hearts and quiet minds as you breathe slowly. Imagine standing on a shoreline, bathed in moonlight, the cool spray of the sea misting your face, the night alive with possibility. What stories would you tell if you were among them? What hopes would you carry across the endless blue? Their journey is a timeless song, one of movement and change, loss and renewal, shadow and light. Feel yourself carried by the gentle rhythm of the waves, wrapped in the soft embrace of history's unfolding mystery. The sea breeze whispers softly through the palms, carrying the scent of salt and distant fires, flickering campfires, the darkened shores where the sea peoples gather, their faces illuminated by warm, dancing light. Around these fires, quiet conversations weave through the night, a tapestry of memories, hopes, and questions. The gentle murmur of voices blends with the distant crash of waves, creating a soothing harmony that embraces the soul. Some say these ancient travelers came from lands far beyond the horizon, places lost to time and tide. Others believe they were peoples caught between worlds, drifting in search of a new home, guided by stars and stories. The creaking of wooden ships, weathered by countless journeys, echoes softly in the night air. Each vessel holds stories etched in salt and wood, tales of survival and courage, whispered beneath the moon's gentle glow. The sea peoples prepared for their voyages with quiet determination, repairing sails, binding ropes, and sharing simple meals under the watchful gaze of constellations. What dreams filled their hearts? What fears lingered beneath their steady resolve? As the fires flicker and the night deepens, their stories become part of the eternal rhythm of the sea, their timeless dance of departure and arrival, loss and discovery. Allow yourself to breathe deeply and slowly, feeling the gentle sway of the waves and the soft warmth of firelight. Let your mind wander softly among these ancient wanderers. The first pale light softens the edges of the world. The campfires along the shore burn low, their embers glowing faintly in the cool morning air. The wooden ships rest silently on the calm waters, their sails catching the soft hues of dawn. The sea breeze carries the salty scent of the ocean, mingling with the earthy aroma of wet sand and seaweed. The gentle lapping of waves against the shore forms a soothing rhythm, a timeless melody that has echoed through ages. Around the last flickering fires, quiet voices share stories and hopes. Faces glow softly in the dim light. Warriors seeking new homes, farmers displaced by hardship, or travelers drawn by the endless call of the sea. Their journeys, like the tides, speak of change, slow and steady, inevitable and profound. As you breathe deeply, imagine standing at the water's edge, feeling the cool spray on your skin, and listening to the whispered secrets of the sea. Let your mind float gently with the waves, carried by the quiet strength and mystery of these ancient wanderers. The sun rises higher, casting gentle rays that shimmer across the water's surface like scattered jewels. The harbor begins to stir softly, with the slow movements of fishermen preparing their nets and merchants tending to their goods. The air fills with the mingled scents of salt, fresh fish, and warm spices, a fragrant reminder of the vibrant life that pulses along these ancient shores nearby. The echoes of whispered stories linger in shaded corners, tales passed down through quiet conversations and shared glances. They speak of the sea peoples, enigmatic travelers whose arrival brought both hope and uncertainty. Some describe them as displaced souls, caught in the shifting tides of history. Others recall legends of fierce warriors. Their presence felt like shadows drifting across the waves. Yet, amidst these tales, there is a common thread, a yearning for home, for peace, and for belonging. Imagine the soft creak of wooden hulls, the murmur of voices mingling with the gentle lapping of the sea. The sea peoples, though shrouded in mystery, were people like us, carrying dreams, fears, and the quiet strength to journey into the unknown. As you listen, let your breath slow and deepen. Feel the steady rhythm of the sea, the warmth of the sun, and the timeless pull of curiosity. Let the story of these ancient wanderers carry you gently on the waves of history, into the calm embrace of understanding and wonder. As the day moves gently forward, the sea peoples prepare quietly for their next voyage. The soft rustle of sails being unfurled blends with the distant cries of seabirds, creating a serene soundtrack to their careful preparations. Hands, steady and practiced, tie ropes and mend nets under the warm sun. The smell of salt and fresh wood mingles with the faint scent of herbs tucked. Whispered plans are shared beneath the watchful gaze of stars. The crackling flames cast gentle shadows, illuminating, faces filled with hope and quiet determination. Who were these wanderers, these travelers of ancient seas? Were they seeking new lands, fleeing hardships, or drawn by the promise of fresh beginnings? The sea carries their stories, soft and mysterious, inviting us to listen with open hearts and gentle curiosity. As you breathe slowly, imagine standing beside them, feeling the cool spray of the ocean, and sensing the timeless pull of adventure. Let your mind drift peacefully with the waves, wrapped in the quiet mystery of these ancient travelers. As twilight softens the edges of the day, the sea peoples gather once more around glowing campfires. The warmth of the flames dances gently on their faces, illuminating eyes filled with quiet hope and thoughtful reflection. The night air carries the soothing scent of burning wood and salt-tinged breeze from the nearby sea. The soft murmur of voices blends with the rhythmic crashing of waves, creating a peaceful symphony beneath the vast, starry sky. Stories unfold slowly in the flickering firelight, tales of distant homelands, voyages across endless waters, and the unspoken fears and dreams that bind these wanderers together. Who were they, truly? Migrants in search of new beginnings, displaced families clinging to hope, or fierce travelers charting unknown paths? The answers lie gently hidden, like treasures beneath the ocean's calm surface. As you breathe deeply, imagine yourself among them, feeling the warmth of the fire, the cool kiss of sea spray, and the vastness of the night sky above. Let the soft rhythm of their stories and the gentle sounds of the sea lull you into peaceful contemplation, embracing the mystery with open heart and calm mind. As the first light of dawn gently brushes the horizon, the campfires along the shoreline dim to glowing embers. The sea glistens softly under the awakening sun. Last flickering embers, quiet voices share hopes and plans for the voyage ahead. Faces reflect the gentle strength born of uncertainty and the courage to embrace the timber, and the faint splash of waves create a soothing harmony. Who were these ancient travelers, these sea peoples, whose origins remain shrouded in mystery? Were they seeking refuge, new beginnings, or simply following the steady call of the sea? As you breathe deeply, imagine standing at the water's edge, feeling the cool spray on your skin, hearing the soft rustle of sails. Wrapped in the quiet mystery of journeys long past, the sun climbs higher, casting warm, golden light across the tranquil sea. The harbor begins to stir with quiet activity, men and women moving with gentle purpose, preparing vessels for voyages yet to come. The air is filled with mingled scents, fresh salt water, sun-warmed timber, and the faint fragrance of herbs tucked carefully into small bundles for the journey nearby. Soft conversations ripple through shaded gathering places, voices low and thoughtful as the community contemplates the tide tales of the sea peoples, mysterious travelers whose paths wove through the tapestry of history, leaving echoes that still invite wonder. Were they fierce warriors? The truth drifts softly through time, a mystery carried on the steady pulse of the sea. Imagine yourself standing at the water's edge, the soft breeze brushing your skin, the sound of creaking ships blending with the distant call of seabirds. Let your breath slow and deepen, your body relax, as you drift peacefully through the gentle mystery of these ancient wanderers. As the day fades into the gentle hues of evening, the quiet shores come alive with the soft glow of lanterns and flickering campfires. The rhythmic sound of waves lapping against wooden hulls blends with the whispered conversations of those gathered. Faces illuminated by firelight reflect a tapestry of emotions, hope. The journeys ahead, the scent of burning wood mingles with the salty sea air, creating an atmosphere thick with quiet anticipation. The creaking of ships at rest beneath the vast expanse of the night sky. Questions linger softly in the air. Where did these travelers come from? What dreams propelled them across the endless waters? Were they fleeing hardship or seeking new beginnings? In this moment, their stories become a part of the eternal rhythm of the sea dance, of departure and arrival, loss and discovery. Feel your breath deepen and slow as you imagine yourself among these ancient wanderers, embraced by the gentle warmth of the fire and the soothing sounds of the ocean. Let your mind float peacefully on the waves of time, of the sea peoples. As the stars twinkle softly overhead, the night air cools and the sea settles into a gentle lull. The flickering campfires along the shore cast warm, dancing shadows on the faces of those who journey across unknown waters. The quiet crackle of flames blends with the soothing murmur of waves washing gently against the sand. Around the fires, voices fall into hushed tones, sharing stories carried like treasured whispers across generations. Who were these sea peoples? Some say they were seekers of new homes, guided by the stars and the steady call of the sea. Others whisper of warriors and wanderers, navigating tides, both literal and metaphorical, shaped by forces beyond their control. Their ships, worn and weathered, creaked softly in the night as hands carefully tended sails and secured ropes for the journeys ahead. The salt-kissed air mingled with the earthy aroma of damp wood and smoldering embers. Imagine standing beside them, feeling the cool sea breeze on your skin, hearing the gentle lapping of waves, and sensing the quiet strength of those who dare to venture beyond the known. Let your breath slow and deepen as you drift on the gentle tide of this ancient mystery. Embrace the calm curiosity that invites you to journey alongside these sea peoples, carrying their stories softly through time. As dawn's first light gently brushes the horizon, the sea people's encampments begin to stir softly. The lingering glow of embers fades beneath the soft warmth of the rising sun, while the sea stretches endlessly, a calm mirror reflecting the awakening sky. The gentle rustle of sails and the soft calls of seabirds, weaving a serene symphony over tranquil waters. Around quiet fires, hands move with practiced care, repairing nets, coiling ropes, and preparing simple meals. The scent of sea salt mingles with herbs and the earthiness of damp wood, creating a comforting atmosphere of readiness. Who were these ancient travelers? These sea peoples, whose origins remain wrapped in the mists of time. Their journeys, carried on the steady pulse of the sea, speak of resilience and courage, a testament to the human spirit's quiet determination. Feel your breath deepen and slow as you imagine standing beside them, feeling the cool spray of the ocean and hearing the gentle rhythm of waves against the shore. Let your mind drift peacefully on the currents of history, embracing the calm mystery of these ancient wanderers. As the sun climbs higher, casting its warm light across the tranquil sea, the mystery of the sea peoples lingers softly in the air, like the gentle mist that rises from the waves at dawn. Their stories, whispered across time and tide, remind us that history is woven from countless journeys, some known, many veiled. In quiet shadows, whether migrants seeking new homes, displaced souls chasing hope, or travelers drawn by the call of the sea peoples carry the timeless spirit of adventure and resilience. As you breathe slowly and deeply, let the calm rhythm of the waves carry you gently onward. Wrapped in the soft embrace of curiosity and wonder, the story of these ancient wanderers is an invitation to listen patiently, to ponder quietly, and to find peace in the gentle unfolding of history's mysteries. May your rest be calm, your dreams serene, as you journey softly through the timeless tides of the sea and time. As the soft light of dawn filters through a sky tinged with pale gold, the once vibrant cities of the late Bronze Age stand quietly beneath the gentle touch of morning. Their streets, once alive with laughter and song, now lie hushed, wrapped in a peaceful stillness. Temples rise in solemn grandeur, their stone pillars reaching skyward like silent sentinels. Within their cool shadows, echoes of prayers and ceremonies linger, faintly, whispered remembrance of lives devoted and hopes offered. The harbors, once bustling with ships and the lively clatter of trade, lie still and empty. The gentle sway of moored vessels is replaced by the steady rhythm of the waves, their lapping a soft lullaby to deserted docks along the cobbled streets. Distant wind carries the faint scent of salt and earth, weaving through abandoned homes and overgrown gardens. Shadows lengthen as the sun arcs across the sky, stretching slowly over walls where voices once mingled. The laughter of children, the chatter of merchants, the steady footsteps of artisans all have faded into the gentle hush of time. Yet, the ruins tell stories not just of endings, but of beginnings yet to come. Vines creep softly along cracked stone, their green tendrils weaving new life into ancient walls. Wildflowers bloom quietly in forgotten courtyards, their colors a gentle promise amid the stillness. The rivers continue to flow steadily nearby, their waters carrying away the past while nurturing the future. The steady pulse of life beats softly beneath the surface of this tranquil landscape. Allow your breath to slow and deepen as you imagine walking slowly through these quiet places. Feel the cool touch of shade, the soft rustle of leaves, and the warm kiss of sunlight filtering through ancient branches. Reflect gently on the natural rhythm of change, the rise and fall, the ebb and flow that shape the world and all who live within it. This is a story of transformation, a peaceful passage from one time to another, whispered softly across the ages. As twilight descends, the fading light casts long, soft shadows over deserted streets and empty plazas. The quiet stillness is profound, broken only by the gentle rustling of leaves stirred by a mild evening breeze. Once vibrant marketplaces now stand silent, their stalls empty and dust-covered. The faint scent of dried herbs lingers in the air, mingling with the cool earthiness of overgrown pathways. Ancient walls, weathered by time and softened by creeping vines, hold memories etched deep within their stones. The footsteps of those who walked before, the laughter, the songs, the whispered prayers, the distant cry of a lone bird echoes across the empty harbors. Its call a melancholic song carried over calm waters. The boats, once busy with sailors and traders, rest quietly, swaying gently with the ebb and flow of the tides in the soft glow of the setting sun. The ruins seem to breathe a quiet farewell, embracing their stillness with grace and dignity. The cycle of nature continues, unabated. The falling leaves return to the earth, nourishing new growth. Wildflowers bloom in the cracks of ancient pavements, bright spots of color amidst the quiet. Nearby, the rivers flow on with steady purpose, marked by endings and beginnings. Reminds us that life moves in rhythms beyond our control, being and flowing like the tides, ever changing yet always renewing. Let your breath deepen and slow as you imagine walking softly through these tranquil spaces. Feel the cool touch of the evening air, the soft whisper of leaves, and the warm, fading light. From one chapter to the next, as night gently falls, the city and countryside rest beneath a canopy of shimmering stars. The cool air carries the faint fragrance of earth and blossoms, mingling with the soft sound of flowing water from nearby rivers. Ruined walls stand as silent witnesses to a time of change, their surfaces bathed in the gentle silver light of the moon. The quiet stillness invites reflection, a moment to honor what was and to welcome what will be. Through the quiet fields, grasses sway softly in the night breeze, their rustling like a gentle lullaby sung by the earth itself. The cycles of growth, and decay continue their timeless dance, nurturing new life in the fertile soil in the distance. The call of a night bird echoes softly, a reminder that life endures, even in the face of change. The rivers continue their patient journey, carrying memories and hopes alike downstream. As you breathe slowly and deeply, allow yourself to be cradled by this peaceful scene. Feel the steady pulse of the earth, the quiet strength of the night, and the gentle rhythm of transformation. This is a story of resilience, a whispered testament to the cycles of history, nature, and the enduring spirit of life. Let your body soften and your mind rest, wrapped in the serene embrace of this ancient world's gentle passage. As the first light of dawn softly touches the horizon, the landscape awakens with a quiet grace. The gentle glow reveals fields where new shoots stretch toward the sky, and the soft rustle of leaves signals the start of a new day. The remnants of once great cities stand humbled beneath the rising sun, their stones warmed by the gentle light. Vines and wildflowers weave through crumbled walls, a testament to nature's quiet reclaiming and renewal. Birds sing softly in the trees, their melodies weaving a gentle song of hope and continuity. The rivers glisten like silver ribbons, flowing steadily as they have for millennia, carrying life, stories, and the promise of tomorrow. In this peaceful awakening, the cycles of growth and decline blend seamlessly, reminding us that endings are but beginnings in disguise. Allow your breath to deepen and slow, your body to relax fully as you rest in the calm embrace of this timeless world. The story of transformation continues softly, a gentle rhythm that carries all life forward on the ever-turning wheel of time. The warmth of the rising sun spreads gently across the hills and valleys, casting a soft light that awakens the earth with tender care. The fertile land, once shaped by the hands of many, now rests under a quiet sky, ready to nurture new life. Amidst the ruins, small creatures begin their gentle dance. Birds flutter between trees, insects hum softly among blooming flowers, and the earth pulses quietly with unseen growth. The echoes of the past linger like a soft breeze, touching the stones and the soil with memories of bustling markets, lively festivals, and the steady rhythm of daily life. Yet, within this stillness, there is a promise, the promise of renewal, of beginnings that emerge gently from the folds of history. Feel your breath deepen and your heart soften as you become part of this peaceful world. Let the steady flow of rivers and the quiet stirrings of the earth carry you into restful calm. This chapter of change is but a soft turning of the page in the endless story of life, woven with patience, hope, and the gentle strength to grow anew. As the light of dawn softly filters through the ancient trees, gentle hands brush away centuries of dust from forgotten stones. Each careful stroke reveals delicate carving symbols, pressed into clay and carved into rock, whispers of a world long past. Archaeologists work with patient reverence, their movements slow and deliberate, uncovering the silent stories held beneath layers of earth and time. The faint crunch of footsteps on gravel mingles with the soft scraping of brushes and the quiet murmur of discovery. In these quiet moments, the mysteries of the sea peoples begin to unfold, fragments of a puzzle scattered across distant lands. Inscriptions etched on weathered tablets speak of battles, migrations, and alliances, while ruins of cities tell tales of lives once vibrant and now veiled in shadow. The soft glow of lantern light illuminates ancient artifacts, broken pottery. Each piece carries a silent story, inviting gentle reflection and calm curiosity. Though much remains unknown, the steady rhythm of discovery continues, a patient dance of knowledge, slowly coming to light. Imagine yourself walking softly among these ruins, feeling the cool stone beneath your fingertips and breathing in the earthy scent of the past. Let your mind open gently to the stories waiting to be told, embracing the quiet wonder of history's hidden depths. The mysteries of the sea peoples beckon with soft allure, inviting us to listen patiently to the echoes of their journeys. Under the soft glow of morning light, dust motes dance gently in the air of a quiet excavation site. The steady hands of archaeologists move carefully, uncovering fragments of pottery and shards of ancient weapons, each whispering secrets from a distant past. The air carries the faint scent of earth and aged stone, mingled with the subtle fragrance of wild herbs growing nearby. Soft brushes sweep away layers of soil, revealing intricate carvings and faded inscriptions etched long ago among the ruins. Silent walls stand weathered, yet proud, bearing witness to civilizations that thrived and then quietly faded. There, stories are etched not just in stone, but in the memories carried by the land itself. In nearby tents, scholars pore over faded tablets, their voices low and thoughtful as they piece together the lives and journeys of the sea peoples. Each discovery adds a delicate thread to the tapestry of history, woven with patience and wonder. The flicker of oil lamps casts gentle shadows on ancient scripts, illuminating the careful work of those who listen deeply to the past. Imagine standing among these treasures, feeling the cool touch of stone and the weight of time in your hands. Breathe in the stillness, the quiet excitement of unveiling stories once lost. The mystery remains, wrapped in layers of earth and memory, a gentle call to curiosity and reflection. Let your breath slow and your mind soften through the echoes of history, carried by the gentle flow of discovery. As the sun rises higher, its warm light bathes the excavation site in a gentle glow. The soft sound of brushes against stone and the careful tapping of tools create a soothing rhythm, like a quiet heartbeat echoing through the ages. Fragments of pottery, once part of daily life, lie scattered on tables, their worn edges telling tales of hands that shaped and used them long ago. Each shard is a silent messenger, connecting us to moments frozen in time in quiet tents nearby. Scholars trace faded inscriptions with gentle fingers, their eyes reflecting a mix of wonder and respect. They speak softly, weaving together stories. From broken words and distant memories, the scent of parchment, earth, and resin fills the air, mingling with the distant calls of birds and the rustling of leaves. It is a space where past and present meet in calm harmony. Amid these discoveries, the sea peoples remain an enigma puzzle, slowly revealed, piece by delicate piece. Their journeys, lives, and legacies whisper through these artifacts, inviting us to listen with open hearts. Feel your breath deepen, your body relax, as you join this quiet quest for understanding. Let the gentle flow of history's river carry you softly through the mysteries that still await. The story of the sea peoples unfolds like a slow tides, sometimes revealing, sometimes concealing, always inviting gentle curiosity and peaceful reflection as the afternoon sun casts long, warm shadows across the ancient stones. The quiet hum of scholarly work continues unabated. Careful hands delicately uncover relics of lives, once lived jewels worn close to the heart, tools shaped by patient hands, and fragments of weapons that once gleamed in the sun. The air is filled with the soft murmur of thoughtful voices as experts share insights and weave together the delicate threads of history. Each artifact uncovered is a note in a timeless melody, played softly across the ages. Beyond the excavation, the gentle rustling of trees and the steady flow of nearby rivers create a soothing backdrop, reminding us that nature's cycles endure, even as civilizations rise and fall among the ruins. Inscriptions speak in silent tongues, enigmatic symbols etched deep into clay tablets and stone walls. They tell of battles waged and peace sought, of people who journeyed far and wide, and of lives touched by the tides of change. Imagine standing in this place, feeling the cool weight of history beneath your fingertips, breathing in the earthy scent of ancient soil. Let your mind drift gently with the stories carried by the wind, wrapped in the calm embrace of discovery, the mysteries of the sea. Peoples beckon, still an invitation to listen patiently and embrace the unknown with quiet wonder as you breathe. Deeply and slowly, feel yourself carried softly on the gentle waves of time, wrapped in the timeless rhythm of history unfolding. As twilight approaches, the golden light softens, casting a warm, gentle glow over the ancient ruins. The day's discoveries settle quietly into the earth, as if the land itself sighs with relief at being remembered once more. Lanterns are lit softly in nearby tents, their flickering flames dancing on weathered walls and illuminating. The quiet sounds of brushes, sweeping dust, and gentle murmurs of reflection create a peaceful symphony, a tribute to the patience and care that brings forgotten stories back to life. Through the stillness, the mystery of the sea peoples remains a gentle puzzle, inviting continued curiosity and calm wonder. Stars emerge above, twinkling softly in the clear night sky. Their steady light offers a silent promise that even when answers are elusive, the journey itself holds quiet meaning. Let your breath deepen and slow, your body relax fully as you rest within this sacred space of discovery. The echoes of the sea peoples ripple softly through time. Their journeys woven through time, like delicate threads, remind us of the ever-turning cycles of history, mystery, and change. Though many questions remain unanswered, the echoes of their passage linger softly in the winds and waves, inviting us to listen with open hearts and patient minds. Their story is not just one of conquest or collapse, but of resilience, migration. Feel yourself cradled by the steady rhythm of the sea, the endless ebb and flow of tides that carry us gently through time. Let the calm embrace of this ancient mystery wash over you, filling your mind with peaceful wonder and gentle curiosity. In the quiet moments, may you find comfort in the knowledge that some mysteries are meant to inspire, not to be solved, to invite reflection, not certainty. Rest now, wrapped in the soft hush of history's unfolding story, carried gently by the timeless tides of the sea and time. As the gentle night deepens, the stars above shimmer like distant lanterns, guiding us through the vast expanse of history's unknowns. The soft murmur of the sea flows steadily below, a timeless song that carries whispers of countless journeys. The sea peoples remain a mystery shaped by the waves and winds, their stories woven into the fabric of ancient lands. Their lives, though distant, echo the enduring themes of human hope, struggle, the unknown. With open hearts, like the endless tides, history moves in cycles of light and shadow, growth and change. And within this dance, there is a quiet promise of renewal and discovery. Let your breath slow and deepen, your body soften and surrender to the calm rhythm of the night. Feel the steady pulse of the earth, the soothing touch of the sea breeze, and the gentle embrace of time. May your thoughts drift gently like leaves on a slow river, carried softly toward peace and rest. As the night stretches on, a serene stillness envelops the ancient world. The gentle rustle of palm leaves whispers softly in the breeze, while the steady murmur of the rivers flows endlessly, deeply to rest in the gentle space between certainty and wonder. Their story, like a softly woven tapestry, is threaded with resilience and hope, loss and discovery. It reminds us that history is not just a record of facts, but a living, breathing journey, one that continues to unfold within each of us. Feel your breath become slow and steady, your heart open and calm. Let the peaceful rhythm of the sea, the stars above, and the earth beneath cradle you gently. May this quiet reflection bring you comfort and serenity as you drift peacefully through the timeless tides of mystery and memory. As the night deepens, the gentle murmur of the sea lulls the world into a peaceful stillness. The stars shimmer quietly overhead, timeless witnesses to the unfolding stories of ancient wanderers. The sea people's tale remains wrapped in mystery, a soft whisper across the ages inviting calm reflection and quiet wonder. Their journeys remind us that some stories are meant not to be fully known, but to inspire patience, curiosity, and peace. Feel your breath grow slow and even, your body sinking deeper into relaxation. Let the soothing rhythm of the waves carry you gently into restful dreams as you drift softly through the timeless tides of history. May you find comfort in the gentle flow of mystery and memory. Beneath the soft glow of the morning sun, careful hands move gently over ancient stones, brushing away centuries of dust with delicate strokes. Each grain that falls reveals a fragment of a story long hidden, whispered softly by time. The quiet crunch of footsteps on gravel blends with the subtle scrape of brushes and the occasional gentle murmur of discovery. Archaeologists work with patient reverence, their eyes bright with the slow excitement of unveiling history's secrets. Faint inscriptions emerge from weathered tablets and stone walls, catching the soft light like distant stars. These markings, wedge-shaped cuneiforms, and faded symbols carry messages from a world now distant, yet still within reach. Around these discoveries, the air is filled with the earthy scent of ancient soil, mingled with the crisp freshness of the surrounding landscape. The gentle rustle of leaves and the distant call of birds create a serene soundtrack for this quiet quest. Every artifact, uncovered shards of pottery, worn weapons, delicate jewelry adds a new thread to the tapestry of understanding. Questions linger in the quiet spaces between discoveries, beckoning us to listen more deeply. Who were the sea peoples, truly? What stories lie hidden beneath layers of earth and memory? The answers rest patiently. Your mind open gently to the wonder of discovery, the quiet thrill of uncovering truths long buried, the serene patience of waiting to understand. The archaeological quest is a journey of both knowledge and mystery, inviting calm curiosity. The soft light of late afternoon filters through the leaves, casting gentle shadows upon the excavation site. Dust rises lightly with each careful movement, swirling like ancient memories released into the warm air. Hands, steady and patient, gently uncover fragments of pottery and stone, each piece a quiet messenger from a distant time. The delicate patterns etched into worn surfaces tell silent stories of daily life, of journeys taken and homes left behind. Nearby, scholars huddle over weathered tablets, their eyes tracing faded cuneiform with reverence and wonder. Their voices are low, weaving tentative connections between scattered clues, like threads joining to form a fragile tapestry. The scent of sun-baked earth mingles with the faint aroma of oil lamps flickering in nearby tents. Soft footsteps on gravel and the murmur of thoughtful conversations create a tranquil symphony of discovery. In the distance, the gentle rush of a river flows steadily, carrying away the past while nurturing the present. This natural rhythm mirrors the slow unveiling of history, a patient dance of light and shadow. Amidst the ruins, inscriptions hint at battles, alliances, and migrations. Yet much remains just out of reach, like shadows lingering at the edge of vision. Imagine yourself there, feeling the cool stone beneath your fingertips, breathing the fresh air filled with whispers of the past, and listening to the quiet heartbeat of discovery. Let your breath grow slow and deep, your body soften as you embrace the gentle wonder of history unfolding. As the sun begins to set, casting a warm amber glow over the ancient ruins. The air is filled with a peaceful stillness. The day's discoveries rest quietly in the soft earth, as if the land itself breathes a gentle sigh. The faint sound of brushes sweeping dust and the soft murmur of thoughtful voices create a soothing rhythm, a gentle melody of care and reverence. Artifacts once tools of daily life, now treasures of the past glimmer softly in the fading light. Each shard of pottery, each worn blade, each delicate bead holds a story waiting patiently to be told. The scent of earth mingles with the subtle fragrance of nearby wildflowers, adding to the serene atmosphere. Shadows lengthen, and the cool evening breeze carries whispers of long-lost journeys and ancient hopes in quiet tents nearby. Scholars pore over faded texts and fragile scrolls, their fingers tracing symbols with tender respect. The questions they seek to answer hang softly in the air like a delicate mist, inviting curiosity and reflection. Who were the sea peoples? What paths did they tread across the vast seas? Us and those who came before. Feel yourself wrapped in this peaceful moment, breathing in the calm and wonder of discovery. Let your mind drift gently with the soft ebb and flow of history's quiet tides. As twilight deepens, a soft hush falls over the excavation site. The gentle glow of lanterns flickers against weathered stones, casting dancing shadows that seem to breathe with the secrets of ages past. Careful hands continue their tender work, uncovering fragments of lives once lived, pieces of pottery, worn tools, and delicate ornaments. Each discovery adds a quiet note to the unfolding melody of history. The night air is cool and fragrant, carrying hints of earth, resin, and the distant sea. Pursuit of knowledge continues, a patient journey of respect, wonder, and slow revelation. Imagine yourself here, amidst these treasures itself. Let your breath become slow and even, your mind open and calm, as you drift peacefully on the gentle currents of discovery. The story of the sea. The excavation site awakens softly. The soft murmur of nature blends with the quiet footsteps of those who continue the patient search for understanding. Hands that have worked through the night now move with renewed care, uncovering new fragments of a long-lost world. Each piece holds the weight of untold stories, silent witnesses to journeys across vast seas and through changing times. The air is cool and fresh, filled with the subtle scent of earth and blooming flowers. The distant call of birds adds a gentle melody to the peaceful rhythm of discovery. In the quiet spaces between moments of revelation, of wonder, imagine yourself walking gently among these ancient stones, feeling the soft touch of history beneath your fingertips and breathing in the calm energy of discovery. Let your breath deepen and slow, your body relax as you become part of this timeless journey, one that connects us to the past with gentle reverence. As the sun rises higher, its warm light illuminates the unfolding scene with a soft golden glow. The gentle sounds of brushes sweeping away dust and the measured footsteps of explorers fill the air with a rhythm of quiet dedication. Fragments of ancient life continue to emerge, pieces of pottery with delicate patterns, tools shaped by skilled hands, and remnants of jewelry that once caught the sunlight with a soft sparkle. Scholars gather quietly, sharing insights with hushed voices, piecing together the puzzle of a people both mysterious and enduring. Their work is a gentle dance of patience and discovery, revealing stories hidden beneath layers of earth and time. The scent of freshly turned soil mingles with the faint aroma of resin and herbs, creating an atmosphere steeped in reverence and hope. As you breathe slowly, imagine standing amidst this peaceful quest, feeling the steady pulse of history beneath your feet and the calm anticipation of truths yet to be revealed. let your mind wander softly through the corridors of time, wrapped in the serene embrace of knowledge and mystery. As afternoon fades into evening, the light softens, casting long shadows across the ancient stones. The sight grows quiet, the day's discoveries settling gently into place, like leaves drifting on a slow river. The cool air carries the scent of earth and wildflowers. The gentle tapping of tools has ceased, replaced by the soft murmur of reflection and thoughtful conversation in the fading light. Lanterns are lit, their flickering flames casting warm pools of glow on weathered tablets and pottery shards. The quiet reverence of these moments speaks to the deep connection between past and present. Though much remains veiled in mystery, the gentle progress of understanding continues, a slow unfolding of secrets whispered softly across the centuries. Imagine yourself here, surrounded by the echoes of ancient lives. Sacred air, let your breath grow deep and even, your body relax fully as you rest in the peaceful rhythm of discovery and wonder. As night falls gently, the stars begin to twinkle in the vast sky above. The excavation site rests quietly, bathed in the soft glow of lantern light and moonbeams. The air is cool and still, carrying the faint scent of earth and ancient wood. The soft rustling of pages and the gentle murmur of voices echo the enduring quest to understand the past. Fragments of history, now revealed, whisper stories that invite peaceful contemplation. The mystery of the sea peoples remains a quiet enigma, calling us to listen with patience and open hearts. Imagine yourself sitting by a flickering fire near these ancient stones, feeling the warmth on your skin and the cool night air around you. Let your breath slow and deepen, your body soften as you drift peacefully through the gentle unfolding of history. The story continues. Calm journey into the depths of time, where discovery and wonder intertwine. As dawn gently breaks, the soft golden light returns, casting a gentle glow over the quiet excavation site. The world awakens slowly, and with it, the promise of new discoveries. Soft footsteps and careful movements begin once more. Each piece, no matter how small, adds to the unfolding tapestry of history. The faint aroma of damp earth and sun-warmed stones fills the air. Relics, a sense of quiet reverence, lingers as you join this peaceful journey of discovery. Let the calm rhythm of the past carry you gently onward, wrapped in the gentle embrace of mystery and memory. The sun climbs higher, warming the earth and bathing the excavation site in soft golden light. Gentle hands continue their careful work, brushing away the dust of centuries with tender strokes. Pieces of pottery and fragments of ancient tools emerge. The delicate patterns and worn edges speak of lives once full of hope, struggle. Steady flow of nearby rivers. Each discovery is a small beacon, illuminating the shadowed past and inviting peaceful reflection. Though many questions remain, the steady rhythm of uncovering truth continues with gentle patience. Imagine yourself among these dedicated explorers, feeling the cool touch of stone and earth, breathing deeply the scent of ancient soil and fresh air. Let your breath slow and your body soften as you are carried gently along the calm currents of history's unfolding tale. As the afternoon sun begins its slow descent, a warm, golden hue blankets the excavation site. The gentle sound of brushes sweeping away dust continues, punctuated occasionally by the soft murmur of scholars sharing quiet observations. Fragments of a forgotten world emerge from beneath layers of earth, pottery shards, stone tools, and worn weapons that once served their owners in lives now distant but not forgotten. The air is rich with the scent of earth and dry leaves, mingling with the subtle fragrance of wild herbs growing near the ancient ruins. The rustle of branches and the distant call of birds create a tranquil symphony in the fading light. Lanterns are lit, their soft glow illuminating faded inscriptions and delicate carvings, whispering stories that tease the imagination and invite gentle curiosity. Though the mystery of the sea peoples remains, the ongoing journey of discovery brings us closer to understanding their world, their struggles, and their legacy. Imagine standing amidst these relics, feeling the smooth surfaces beneath your fingertips, breathing in the quiet strength of history preserved. Let your breath deepen and your body relax as you move gently through this serene landscape, wrapped in the calm embrace of knowledge unfolding as night falls softly over the ancient lands. The excavation site rests beneath a blanket of stars. The gentle glow of lanterns flickers across weathered stones, casting soft shadows that dance with the quiet breeze. The air is cool and still, carrying the faint scent of earth and distant waves. Around the site, the subtle rustle of leaves and the low murmur of conversations create a peaceful harmony. Artifacts uncovered during the day lie carefully arranged. Their presence invites gentle contemplation and respectful awe, though many questions about the sea peoples remain unanswered. Feeling the warmth of a fire breathing in the night air and listening to the soft whispers of history carried on the wind. Let your breath slow and deepen, your body soften as you drift peacefully through the timeless journey of discovery. As the first light of dawn gently breaks over the horizon, the world awakens with a quiet grace. The soft hues of morning paint the sky in gentle shades of pink and gold, casting a tranquil glow across the ancient ruins. The air is crisp and fresh, carrying the subtle scents of earth and blooming flowers. The gentle murmur of the river nearby blends with the soft rustle of leaves stirred by a gentle breeze. Once again, careful hands begin their work brushing away the remnants of time with patience and reverence. Each uncovered fragment adds a new layer to the story, weaving a rich tapestry of lives long past in the soft light. Inscriptions on weathered tablets catch the morning sun, their faded symbols hinting at tales yet to be fully told. The gentle rhythm of discovery continues, inviting quiet reflection and peaceful wonder. Imagine yourself there, surrounded by the stillness of history and the promise of new understanding. Feel the calm energy of the earth beneath your feet and breathe deeply the timeless air. Let your breath grow slow and even your body relax fully as you drift gently with the unfolding story of the sea peoples and the enduring quest to know them. As the morning sun warms the earth, the excavation site glows softly with renewed life. The careful tapping of tools and the sweeping of brushes blend harmoniously with the gentle song of birds awakening in nearby trees. Fragments of pottery, adorned with delicate patterns, lie gently in hands that honor their age and significance. Each shard tells a quiet story, a moment captured in clay, a life once lived along distant shores. Nearby, scholars exchange thoughtful whispers, piecing together the scattered clues with patience and awe. Their voices carry the soft cadence of discovery, a gentle hymn to the mysteries slowly unveiled. The scent of sun-warmed stone and fresh earth mingles with the delicate fragrance of blooming wildflowers, creating a tranquil atmosphere rich with promise. Imagine yourself amidst this scene, feeling the steady rhythm of history beneath your feet, breathing in the calm air, and joining in the peaceful journey of understanding. Let your breath deepen, and your body soften as you float gently on the waves of time, wrapped in the quiet wonder of ancient stories. As afternoon softly fades into evening, the warm golden light caresses the ancient stones, casting long, gentle shadows across the excavation site. The rhythmic brushing of dust and the careful sorting of relics continue with steady patience. Each fragment uncovered is a gentle whisper from the past, a shard of pottery, a piece of metal, a worn tool, each carrying silent stories waiting to be told. The air is filled with the mingled scents of earth, wild herbs, and the faint fragrance of incense burning softly nearby. Scholars gather beneath canvas tents, poring over weathered tablets and delicate scrolls. Their voices are low and thoughtful, weaving together threads of knowledge with respect and care around them. The natural world holds its quiet vigil, the rustling of leaves, the distant song of birds settling for the night, and the steady flow of rivers that have witnessed countless dawns and dusks. Imagine yourself here, touched by the soft light and cool shadows, feeling the deep connection between past and present. Let your breath slow and deepen as you immerse yourself in the peaceful rhythm of discovery. The mystery of the sea peoples unfolds gently like the steady tides, revealing and concealing, inviting calm curiosity and reflection. As twilight deepens, the flickering glow of lanterns casts a soft, warm light over the excavation site. Shadows dance gently on ancient stones as the night air cools and settles around the quiet workers. The soft murmur of conversation blends with the occasional sound of a brush sweeping dust and the delicate clink of uncovered fragments being gently placed in waiting hands. Each artifact carries with it the weight of untold stories, worn piece of pottery, a faded inscription, a delicate ornament, tall whispering secrets from a time long past. The scent of earth and resin mingles with the fresh night air of the sea peoples. Lingers a gentle invitation to pause, to wonder, and to embrace the unknown with open hearts and calm minds. Imagine yourself seated among these treasures, feeling the quiet warmth of the lantern light, breathing deeply the night air filled with stories. Let your breath slow and even your body soften as you drift peacefully on the gentle current of history unfolding. As the night deepens, the soft glow of lanterns fades slowly, leaving the excavation site wrapped in the quiet embrace of moonlight. The ancient stones stand silently, bathed in silver light, their surfaces whispering secrets to the stars. The gentle murmur of the river flows steadily nearby, holds the warmth of countless generations, a tender reminder of life's enduring rhythm. Though many mysteries about the sea peoples remain veiled, the ongoing quest to uncover their story continues with patience and wonder. Each discovery is a quiet beacon guiding us gently toward understanding. Feel your breath grow slow and even, your body sinking deeper into relaxation. Let the calm rhythm of history's unfolding story carry you softly into peaceful rest. May the mystery and beauty of the past fill your dreams with gentle curiosity and serene wonder. Under the vast, endless sky, where stars shimmer like gentle lanterns, the story of the sea peoples rests quietly among the timeless tides of history. Their journey, wrapped in mystery and shadow, is but one ripple in the vast ocean of human experience. Like the ceaseless ebb and flow of the sea, history moves in rhythms both known and unknown, cycles of change, renewal, and quiet transformation. The rise and fall of civilizations, the journeys of peoples across lands and waters, all weave together in a tapestry that stretches beyond time. The sea peoples remind us of this endless dance, the way the tides bring both calm and storm, the way the stars guide and sometimes conceal, and the way the earth holds both memory and promise, though their origins remain veiled, and many questions linger softly unanswered. There is comfort in this mystery, for in the unknown we find space to wonder, to imagine, and to rest peacefully in the flow of time. Feel the gentle rhythm of the waves, the soft sparkle of stars overhead, and the steady pulse of the earth beneath your feet. Let these timeless elements cradle you in calm embrace. Breathe deeply, slowly, and allow yourself to be carried gently by the endless tides of history, where every story, known or hidden, is part of the great unfolding. Rest now in this peaceful moment, wrapped in the quiet mystery of the sea peoples and the vast, timeless earth. As night deepens, the stars above continue to shimmer softly, their light reaching across the vast expanse of time and space. Each twinkle carries the weight of countless stories, some told, others waiting patiently in the silence. The sea people's journey, though shrouded in mystery, is part of this grand cosmic rhythm. Their movements across seas and lands echo the timeless patterns of migration, change, and adaptation that have shaped human history. Like the tides that gently lap the shore, history flows in cycles, sometimes revealing, sometimes concealing. This ebb and flow is natural, a rhythm that invites us to find peace in uncertainty and strength in curiosity. The earth beneath us is a living archive, holding memories beneath its surface, whispering tales of resilience and transformation. The sea, vast and deep, carries these stories onward, linking past and future in an endless embrace. Let your breath become slow and steady, your body soft and relaxed. Feel yourself connected to this vast, unfolding story, part of the great tapestry woven by time. In this quiet reflection, may you find comfort and serenity. May the gentle mystery of the sea peoples and the timeless dance of history cradle you into peaceful rest as the night stretches onward. The gentle murmur of waves blends with the soft whisper of wind through ancient trees. The earth breathes slowly beneath a blanket of stars, each one a distant beacon guiding us through the vastness of time. The story of the sea peoples, though wrapped in mystery, reminds us of the enduring nature of human journeys. The way lives, intertwined with the rhythms of the land and sea, and how change is a constant companion. Just as the tides shift with the moon's gentle pull, so too does history flow, sometimes revealing its secrets in quiet moments, sometimes holding them close like treasured whispers. There is peace in accepting that not all answers are known, that some stories remain beautifully unfinished, inviting us to imagine and wonder. Breathe deeply and slowly, feeling the steady pulse of the earth beneath you and the vast sky above. Let the calm rhythm of the sea carry you gently through dreams, where mystery and memory intertwine. Rest now, wrapped in the soft embrace of history's endless dance, carried by the timeless tides of the sea, stars, and earth. As the night deepens further, the world around you softens into a quiet stillness. The vast sky above holds a tapestry of stars, each one twinkling with stories both ancient and eternal. The sea whispers softly to the shore, its waves tracing endless patterns on the sands of time. In its gentle rhythm, we find a mirror of life, itself ever-changing, yet constant, mysterious, yet familiar. The mystery of the sea peoples is part of this vast, unfolding story, a reminder that history is as much about questions as it is about answers. There is a calm comfort in embracing the unknown, in allowing space for wonder and quiet reflection. Feel your breath grow slow and deep, your body sinking gently into the restful embrace of night. Let the soft murmurs of the sea, the steady glow of the stars, and the enduring strength of the earth lull you into peaceful dreams. Here, within the timeless tides of history, find your rest. The stars continue to twinkle gently, guiding all beneath their watchful gaze. The sea's gentle rhythm lulls the world into quiet rest, carrying stories and dreams upon its waves. The mystery of the sea peoples, like a distant melody, hums softly through the corridors of time. Though much remains unknown, their legacy lives on in the silent stones, the whispering winds, and the steady pulse of history. Let your breath become steady and calm, your thoughts drift gently like leaves upon a slow-moving stream. Embrace the soothing rhythm of the ancient tides, and rest peacefully in the knowledge that every story, every mystery, is a part of the vast, beautiful unfolding of life. Sleep now, cradled by the timeless sea, the stars above, and the enduring earth beneath.